Welcome back, dolls. Today I'll be showing you a very neutral, beginner-friendly look using the Morphe palette only. Look at those colors. These colors are very neutral and perfect for beginners. This is the concealer I'll be using today. This is the setting powder I'll be using today to set the concealer that I'm going to place on my eyes. And we'll be focusing on lid, crease, outer corner V, and our brow bone. Those are the essentials. This is the primer I'm using, and let's get started. So I'm going to place this primer all over my lid and underneath my eye. No worries, you'll be able to. And this is one reason why I don't apply foundation and all of that stuff first, because if there's any fallout or anything like that, we can go back in and clean that up and wipe that off and do what we need to do instead of ruining a perfectly good face of makeup. So after I've applied that, I'm going in with that concealer and applying that all over my eyelid. Now I'm taking that Bacon Set powder and applying that to my lid. And I'm using my finger because my finger is warm and I want my skin to really catch and absorb those products. So I'm going to apply it with my finger and then use a blending brush to blend it all over the lid. Now I'm taking this tapered blending brush and I'm using this color as my transition color. It's kind of like a caramel color. We are going to apply this all over the lid, but we're going to focus in the crease and right under the brow bone. We're applying it all over the lid to give the lid some color, but our main focus is in the crease and above the brow bone. Below the brow bone, not into the brow bone, right below it. And we're just gonna blend that out as necessary. Now we'll be taking a fluffy blending brush and applying this darker shade to our outer V and the outer corners of our eye. And once we have that applied, we will blend that out as necessary. Also, if you are joining me for the first time, I do have an updated brow tutorial. I did not feature my brows in this video, but if you're interested in that, please head over to my channel. It is very beginner friendly and I think you will enjoy it. Head over to my channel and check that video out. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. and we're going to continue to blend this. And now that we've got it blended into our outer corner, we're going into our crease. Now, for the cut crease, I have large eyes as well as a slight hood. Therefore, I am not cutting my entire eyelid, nor am I being extremely precise because I don't have to be. I am only doing this to give myself a guideline and clean up the area where the eyeshadow is because I'm using a lighter shade. Especially if you're a beginner, don't worry too much about cutting your crease. That comes with practice. So do the best you can, sis. And then I'm going to take my finger and kind of blend it into that darker shade. Now I am adding a pink shade, which I did not show, out of the Morphe palette. It's from the same palette. It's a lighter pink shade, and I'm just going to build and blend as necessary and continue to build and blend as necessary. Now sis, this is the finished product, but I'm taking this Morphe palette and there's a champagne shimmery kind of shade in here that I'm adding to the brow bone just to give this look an extra flair. And I'm going to use my finger to blend that into the darker shade and my transition color to kind of vanish those harsh lines that are there. We don't want it to look like we just threw it up there. We want it blended. And if you're going to use your finger, be very, very light. I would not suggest you go in extremely heavy-handed. Be very, very, very light. And this is it without liner, falsies, or anything. These are the falsies that I chose to use. You can use any of your choice, but these are my favorite. And here we go. Boom. This is an everyday look, easy to do for beginners. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you beauties the next go round. Y'all have a great day.